We are finally moving on to the revisions, so we're trying something a little different. I am trying to record a little bit more vlog style-ish. I haven't decided if I'm just using my camera or if I'm going to include my phone. We'll see. But today's goal is to get at least 2 chapters written for the revisions process for my book. So I talked about this before, and basically what happened is that I got to the end and I realized I need to add in more chapters. And I decided to weave in a backstory, like kind of subplot thing that's going along with the main plot, but from a different character's point of view of what's going on with the baddies, because we don't really get to see them. They just kind of exist at like the very end, and I was like, you know, I think we need to have more of that conversation. And so I've decided I outlined it over the weekend, kind of. I added where I think I want to add in some chapters, and so it now makes the book really big. I basically am writing 2 because I had 32 chapters at the end of draft 1, and moving into draft 2, I don't know if I'm gonna get all of these chapters written, but currently I have outlined to have a total of 77. So today's goal is we're going to get at least 2 chapters for the sub-story that's gonna be going on in the background to be written. And I say in the background because really I have it listed as like main plot with the chapters that are already written, and then these are going off to the side of like, this needs to be happening in the background. Switching POV, moving into these characters and their sub-story of what's going on. And I haven't really thought about it to the point of like having an outline of any degree, but I think what's gonna happen is I wanna have Act 1 be a small mini story of like the lead up of what happened well before now, like the very beginnings of their stories in a way for the baddies, and then how things kind of came to be, and then Act 2, we'll figure out when I get there. That's as far as I've gotten, because I don't know. But I want to have that story be happening simultaneously so that we can see a little bit of what's going on. And also I feel like it will break up the monotony that was what Act 1 was, where Kathy's just kind of meandering for a long time. So I was like, this is a nice break from that. So let's get on to writing. So I hadn't picked a name for my new character that was going to be coming in. And I realized I have this habit that apparently when I move forward into like writing more books, I need to plan character names because I have so many that are the same letters. I don't know why. I have Lorenzo Louis, I have John and Jack, I have Thomas and Taylor, and now I have Annabelle and Alice. And I'm like, why do I do this? Why does my brain just be like, we haven't used that letter? Even though I just used it, like 2 paragraphs above. I have no idea. Anyways, let's continue writing. Not too bad of a word count for this chapter. Again, not as much as I've had previously, but also having absolutely no idea what I'm writing, I feel like that's not too bad. And it is only 9:30 in the morning. And the second chapter is done. As you can see, got more words, 1,094. So it is only 10:20 right now. And so I'm going to check and see how the weather is, because if it's good weather and not snowing, my hair is mostly dried from my shower this morning, so we're gonna try and take the dog for a walk and then come back, and I need to also record some videos for my witchy channel. Got the witchy video recorded, so now I am going to go and work on laundry, let the camera underheat for a bit, so get that running, which will about last 30 minutes. So I can research for the next video, and then I can hopefully have the camera underheated to the point where I can record again. So I'm sitting here like trying to update the chapters to be like reflective of the number we're at. But like, so we got 1, 2, 3, I got these ones updated. And then I'm like 4, 4, 5, 5. What happened? I just spent the last like 20 minutes going through all of these files trying to figure out which ones go in what order. So I changed it. So now on this draft we're gonna have just the numbers instead of writing chapter to keep track. And as I go through the different parts, then we're gonna switch it over. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then skipping 6, going to 7, 10, 13, 16, and then 19. So obviously the ones that aren't here, I have to now go write. So I am going to call it a day for writing simply because I do need to work on the other channel and that's going to take up the rest of the day. So we're going to end this video here. I would love to hear how your writing is going in the comments down below. I feel like once it's warmer weather, these will be a little bit more exciting to watch. I took my dog for a walk and it was so cold outside and it's supposed to snow again, so I don't know when I'm going to do that again. But yeah, so anyways, I would love to hear how your writing is going in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I might be posting more often than every other day. I haven't completely decided, but we shall see. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.